So the first step is getting a customer. Now we could talk for hours about this, but to keep it very, very simple, what you want to remember is that we are never trying to convince or get anyone to do anything they don't want to do or buy anything they don't want to buy. So don't worry about that. You're never going to come across that way because that's not what we're doing. What we're doing is simply sharing information with people who are open to it, answering their questions, and giving them enough information until they make the decision that makes sense to them. Some of them will decide to get started. Some of them will decide not to get started. Remember, some will, some won't. So what? Because someone's waiting. That mindset's really going to help you in this step. So how do you even know if someone is open for information? Well, you ask them. So I was just talking to my friend Maddie in my kitchen literally today. And I said to her, you know, I have no idea if you're going to be as excited about this information as I was. But I thought of you because I know you really value your health. Is this something you'd be open to learning a little bit more about? And she said, I don't know really what it is, but I guess. And I said, okay. So before I even tell you what it is, why don't I just give you a quick commercial and tell you the types of people who tend to really like our products. And you can decide if you fit into any one of those categories. And she said, okay, that sounds fair. So I shared with her, just like you will share with people, that there are 3 types of people that tend to love our products. The first would be the foodie. This is someone who eats better than anybody on the block. They live a very clean, healthy lifestyle, and they are looking for a nutritional upgrade. They're not just looking to eat, 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. They want even more than that, and we provide that. The second type of person, this is a person who wants to eat right, but they just don't. They know they should eat more fruits and vegetables, but they struggle. They tell us they're frustrated because they don't have the time or the money to go to the grocery store, especially the organic section, every couple of days and slice and dice and prepare all that produce. And so they have a gap in their diet, and we fill that gap. The third type of person is someone who really doesn't pay attention to what they're eating. They want to feel better and look better. They come to us frustrated saying, I want to feel better and look better. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. And they have no idea that everything they are feeling and the way they look has everything to do with what they're eating and what they're not eating. And we simply share that with them. And that's how we help people. So those are the 3 types of people who Juice Plus makes sense to. And we share that with people. And then we say to them, so, I would say to Maddie, so, which one would you be? I could guess, but what would you say? And she might say, I'm kind of a combination. I think I'm a foodie, but honestly, I have a gap in my diet. I don't eat 9 servings a day. And I would say, okay, I really don't know if this is going to be a fit for you. I love it, but I'll tell you what our options are, and you can see if any of them jump out at you. The first would be Juice Plus. It's fruits and vegetables, berries in a capsule or a chewable. The second option for people is a healthy shake or a healthy meal for people on the go, and it's called a complete shake. And the third would be a way to grow your own produce, believe it or not, at your house without having a garden, and it's called the Tower Garden. Would do any of those stand out to you? Is there any one of them that you want to learn more about? And if they don't, they'll tell you. But 99% of the time, or I would say 100% of the time, at this point, the person says, yeah, one of those I'm a little curious about, and I'll say, well, which one? And they'll tell me which one. So if they tell me that they're curious about the shakes, I'm going to share information about the shakes. If they tell me they're curious about the Tower Garden, then that's what I'm going to share with them. Because as a Juice Plus distributor or representative, it is your job to serve the person. And whatever they're open to, that's what you share with them. So once they tell you which one they're interested in, or maybe they say they're interested in all of it, then you have so many options. And you could say to them, I don't know how you learn best, but a lot of people love the short video clips that we have. Would you watch a video if I sent you a short clip that's less than 4 minutes long? And they'll tell you. Some people don't want to watch a video, okay? So you need to ask them how they learn best, but most people love it. So then you just choose a video from the ones that are listed on this website that apply to what they're looking for. We have videos on Juice Plus, we have videos on the shakes, and we have videos on the Tower Garden. All of them are less than 4 minutes long. So I'm going to send you this video, and then why don't we set up a time where we can chat and you can tell me what questions you have and tell me what you liked about it and what you learned, and then we'll just go from there. How does that sound? And they always say, great. So you set up a time, you follow up with them, and you simply do that. Now, as a brand new person, a great thing would also be to put the person who invited you into the business, your sponsor, in your back pocket and say to that person, you know what, you're probably going to have questions that I don't know how to answer, and I would love it if I can, I'll try to get a hold of my friend Joe or my friend Sally who invited me into this business because they know a lot more than I do. And when I call you, if you have questions, they can answer them. Does that sound okay? And that way I can kind of learn anyway. They always say, sure, that sounds great. So you do that, and then the most important thing is just to ask them if they're ready to get started. If they're not ready to get started, guys, they'll tell you, okay? So you're not trying to make anything happen, you're just asking them. So something I like to say to people is, it's so easy to get started, would you like me to help you? Or, so Maddie, are you ready to start getting healthy? I can show you how to do that, it's really easy. And they appreciate that. So that is how you attract a customer and how you get them started with Juice Plus.